Hi there, Cassie here, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to color in a different book than what I've been doing. I have been coloring in Hannah Carlson's Spirit Animals, but I feel I need a little break from that picture, so I thought I would work on one of my whips from this book here, Hannah Lynn's Mermaids, Fairies, and Other Girls of Whimsy. And I'm trying to talk a little quiet here, guys, because most of my family is asleep and I am up late. So I hope everyone is doing well. And I think I showed this in my flip through video of my finished coloring pieces. But this one obviously was a work in progress. A few of my work in progress pictures have made it into that video, but I think I'm going to try to finish her up tonight. I hope I can finish her up tonight. Again, it's late, so if I sound fumbly or repeat myself a lot, I do apologize. So I think I'm going to get started on this. At least I'm going to try to do her skin, if nothing else. And let's see. So I picked this particular work in progress because for one, I like how this is going so far, and I want to finish it. And two, I have already the colors I need for this one out of my desk from projects that I have already been working on. So I'm afraid that I'm going to forget that it's zoomed all the way in and then color her feet and legs, and you're not going to be able to see because I don't do one bit at a time. I go in with each layer and finish the whole surface before I move on to another. And the colors I'm going to use, I don't really need to make swatches, I don't think, because I know these colors pretty well. They're kind of my go-to colors for fair skin. And I am going to be working, oh no, I dropped one of my Prismacolors. At least there's carpet on the floor. That's a big no-no. But it didn't break, I know, because, again, there's carpet on the floor. Okay. So I think I have pretty much everything that I need to do this picture. So for this particular one, I did not color the whole thing with pencil. I actually used super tips and made the base work for the books. The hair and the corset part of the dress, and then I went in and shaded with my Prismacolors. So I'm going to start with this light peach and just do a base. Again, I'm pretty used to these colors, so I don't really need to swatch them out and plan out what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm gonna worry about creating a lens for these glasses because I just can't be bothered with that stress. I don't know how to do that, so I'm just gonna pretend that they're there and just be done with it. This whole picture was kind of a experiment anyway with the super tips. I had never done that before. Gone in with marker as a base. I'm trying to get through this part pretty quick because I know you really can't see it on camera. But I want to finish up my piece, well, not my piece, but, you know, my coloring of the spirit animals. And I plan to do that, but, you know, sometimes you just need to look at something different. I think I'm gonna color that in. That's supposed to be part of the hair, but it's just gonna be black. I'm in a slacky mood right now, which I'm not trying to. I'm still gonna do my best. And oh, I'm shading with a chestnut, PC 1081, and I can almost guarantee you that I'm not going to remember to tell all of the pencil names and numbers. It is probably, yep, it is 12 midnight where I am. And it was my intention to try to do a video earlier. My husband took my son to his Taekwondo class, and he took our daughter with him. So for the sole purpose of allowing me to make a video, and my energy level just, it was horrible. When I just felt like watching TV, to be quite honest. And so I told him when he got home, I was like, hon, I totally did not make my video. I'll just take care of it later after everyone's gone to bed. And I know this is super rambly, and do you ever have one of those weeks where it just seems to drag on, and you don't have energy when you need to have energy? And then even though you're so tired, when you lay down and go to sleep, your mind just races and refuses to let you fall asleep, even though you need it so badly. That's been me like every single night. My little girl still wants me to lay in her room with her. That's kind of our routine at night when we go to bed. I read her a story, and then I lay down sometimes with her until she falls asleep. She's going through a stage where she just, that's what she wants. And I'm not really even thinking about a light source here. I'm just kind of winging it, shading where I think the shading should go. Normally I'm a little bit more thoughtful when it comes to my coloring, but for some reason, when I have a work in progress, it's been sitting, and I kind of lost the inspiration behind it. I tend to want to just get it done. Not that I'm not going to take care to make it look nice, but you know, that's why whenever I allow I try not to allow a work in progress to sit too long because I know I'll lose momentum on it. Is there anybody else like that? But, oh yeah, what I was saying about my little girl. So, last night, she wanted me to hang out in there with her till she fell asleep. And I ended up falling asleep in her bed, in her little twin bed, until like 3 a.m. the next morning. Needless to say, I did not feel rested at all. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. It seems like I try to clear my throat before I start so I don't have to do it into the camera for everybody to hear and enjoy my throat clearing, but always seems like it comes back. Okay. Check my camera position. Am I gonna give her blush? Do I? See, I can't even see that the cheeks are kind of covered with the glasses there, but I think I'll kind of make it a little bit pinky. This is this is Pink Rose. I'm gonna have to watch the playback of this video before I even decide if it's worthy of uploading. The reason I didn't film whenever my family wasn't home was because I just knew I would get into this and then they would come home and like barge in, and when they come in the door they're not quiet. They make all kinds of noise. So I just knew they would like come and barge in and, interrupt the video. So I was kind of gambling there. Excuse me. Nice relaxing coloring video with all of the coughing and hacking. I want to put out a video this week, but I'm hoping that this one turns out well enough for me to post. We are looking into moving soon, Lord willing. We need some more space. Right now we live in a 3-bedroom home, but it's a very tiny starter home, and the master bedroom's tiny, and it's got one very small master bath, and there's a living room, and each of the kids have a bedroom, but they're very tiny as well. And it's got a, what was I even saying? Felt like I was saying something about bedrooms. But each of the rooms in our house serve multiple purposes. I mean, and I hope I don't sound like some kind of spoiled brat. I mean, I'm very, very thankful for the space that we do have, but right now I homeschool my kids, and if you've, you know, been subscribed to me for any amount of time, you know that, but I homeschool, and my kitchen right now is serving the purpose of a kitchen, a dining room, and a schoolroom, which is not ideal because the kitchen table always has books all over it from the school day, and then our bedroom, the master bedroom, has the computer in it, has my bookcases, and of course our dressers and things, and my husband's guitar stands are in there, and it's not very big in there. So it's a cluttered mess in our master bedroom. And then the living room, which is where I am right now, is a living room slash, you know, TV room slash family room slash art room, because I don't have anywhere else to put my art desk. My art desk is sitting in the middle of our living room, right next to the couch. And you know, with 2 growing kids, I mean, if we weren't in a position where we could move, I would be, you know, just happy to continue on, but we're in a decent position right now where we can actually maybe think of, you know, start looking into buying a new house. So, Lord willing, that's in our near future. So, I hope I can get enough content in during that time, because it's going to be super, super busy. And I think we're meeting with a realtor this Saturday, so they can tell us what we need to do to get the house ready to sell. And I just have this feeling that she's going to tell me that I have to move my art desk out of the living room. So I don't know what I'm going to do with my art stuff and all my coloring books, because the way I'm set up is I have my desk, and then I have next to it my small 3-shelf bookcase where I keep all of my art books, my art instruction books, and my coloring books as well are stored on that shelf. And I just don't know what I'm going to do with all of that while we're going through the process of selling. Hopefully it'll go quick, but then we have to figure out, okay, we have to go house hunting, and that is not a slow process. I mean, it's not a fast, see, I need to be in bed. It's not a fast process. And yeah, so it's exciting, but it's daunting and stressful and overwhelming at the same time. I'll have to figure out some kind of little rig up for my artwork and for my coloring in the meantime. And I want to start doing things like art journaling and junk journaling. And I'm supposed to be idea collecting, and I haven't had a chance to do that yet. And I don't even dare start any of that until after this process is over, if it is indeed going to happen. You know, because I don't want to be working with paint and things in the middle of my living room. You know, I don't have an art studio. I have what I have, which is good, but you know, excuse me, when you go to doing things like junk journaling, that's dealing with other supplies other than your nice clean pencils. You've got, you know, paints, and you've got adhesives and you know, things like Mod Podge and what else? You know, mediums and just all kinds of goodies. I mean, it's going to be fun. Inks, but those tend to be a lot messier than these pencils, and I just don't have a good area at the moment to both store and use those things. So I am hoping and keeping my fingers crossed that we can do this move, because in the long run, we're going to find a house where I can have a space of my own for my artwork and my supplies and all the stuff that I need to do all the projects that I want to do. So I'm excited about it. I really am. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do about keeping my YouTube uploads consistent, as well as keeping up with my personal projects and things like that. Because I'm working on a few drawings, and I try to sketch in my sketchbook every day at least once. I was at the beginning of the year doing that every single day, and life has happened and gotten in the way, and I've been a few days without doing it, but I've tried not to let that get me down. In the past, I have allowed it to kind of discourage me. I've had kind of an all or nothing approach to artwork in the past, where I'd say, well, I failed at doing it every single day. Might as well not even bother doing it for 7 months. I let my YouTube channel sit dormant for close to 7 months, or actually it was probably over 7 months before I ever did anything with it again, because I allowed myself to get discouraged. But I don't want that to happen this time, and I'm determined to not let that happen, because I do enjoy this so much, and I enjoy meeting all of you that I've met and having conversations about artwork and asking questions and having people ask me questions and just all kinds of fun stuff. I mean, I really enjoy being here and being a part of this wonderful art community that I've met and gotten to know several very nice people. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the the one that I was using just now is beige. I'm gonna go back in with the chestnut. I almost said henna, but it's not, it's chestnut. And deepen up these shadows. So that's gonna be my business for the next little while. So thoughts and prayers about this potential move would be appreciated. I think it would be better for my family and our needs. I've also been wanting to move my mom in with us for a while, because she's, you know, getting up in the years, and she's having a little bit of, I mean, she gets around fine and everything, but I don't know, I'm just getting to the point where I kind of want to have her close and be there if she needs us. So we're looking for a place that will allow her to have a home with us as well. So there's a lot of things we're looking for in a house. So what are you guys up to? I know I've been a little bit without saying anything. What are y'all working on? Y'all. My Southern is showing. Nah, I'm proud of my Southern heritage. North Carolina, born and raised. What are you guys working on? Working on any craft projects, or are you what are you coloring? What are you drawing? That's another thing too. I think I need to kind of make little headers for each video, like this one I'm coloring in a coloring book, and this coloring book is by this artist. I already said, you know, this one is Hannah Lynn, but like for future videos as well, like so that people kind of know when I'm doing my own art and when I'm doing a coloring book, like, or a coloring page, because I think that's important to give credit to the right artist. And you'd think, you know, if you see me opening a book and coloring in it, you know, you think that, okay, that's obvious, she's coloring a coloring book, not her own, but you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I just recently did a flip through of Serene by Nicholas. I really can't say his name. Chandra Wanata, I think. I'm so sorry, Mr. Nicholas, if I butchered your name. I really am. I love your artwork. No disrespect. I should probably look up a pronunciation key before I even come here trying to say it. But I recently did a flip through of Serene by him, and I had lovely comments on the video, but some of them, you know, I wasn't sure if the people thought that it was mine or if they knew that it was a coloring book by somebody else, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, on several of the comments, I felt like I had to clarify, oh, thank you so much. It's not my art though, it's somebody else's. Like, I'm not trying to take credit, I'm just showing the book because somebody asked me to, a friend asked me to. I just don't want anybody to, you know, get the wrong impression or anything that I do to be misconstrued to be something that it's not. I'm going back in with this peach and just kind of smoothing out the chestnut shading. And I think this poor Create Space paper is I'm starting to lose tooth. This is not the smoothest skin I've ever done. This paper is not, you know, this is an Amazon printed book, I think. If I'm wrong, if you know, correct me, but okay, that looks decent on camera. Could be smoother up close in person, but okay. I'm gonna get my colorless blender, and I need to clean it off on something, but I don't have a scrap sheet of paper handy. I'll do it on the back of my sketchbook. I'm so rough on all my supplies. I'm really not gonna stress too much about. Normally it takes me forever to color skin, and I'm so painstakingly careful with it. But it is late at night. I need to be in bed. And yeah, it's my own fault that I'm out here coloring in a coloring book like a child. You know, I'm probably not even gonna get to sleep until around 2. But I kind of need this right now. I'm glad that tomorrow's Friday, to say the least. Well, by the time you see this video, it will be Friday. I'm gonna try to upload on Friday. I better upload on Friday now since I've said it like 8 times. But I was in very great need of some downtime, me time. And I was watching shows with my husband earlier, and that was nice, but you know, TV doesn't relax me like this does. And sometimes in order for it to be relaxing for me, I just have to not be so obsessed over every little detail and every little color choice. Sometimes I just need to pick up some colors and color and just wing it and not worry about planning every little thing out. That's what I needed today. I've got a very long weekend ahead of me. I'm supposed to be going in circular motions with this blender pencil. But I have a meeting with the realtor Saturday morning. I'm gonna have you all so confused. But we're meeting with a realtor on Saturday morning. She's supposed to come over here and help us fix our house up to get it ready for sale. So we're meeting with her tomorrow, Saturday morning, and then Saturday afternoon, we're going to a birthday party. Excuse me, I'm about to sharpen. Going to a niece's birthday party. One of our nieces on Saturday. I'm just going to go smooth these latter parts out with the white. And then Saturday night, I'm supposed to go out with a friend that I haven't seen in a while and hang out. And then Sunday, my brother's having a Super Bowl party that we're going to. And I'm not even really sure what we're doing after that. So it's going to be a fun weekend, but a very busy one. I hope I have some time to work on some art projects I've got going on. My little red-headed sunflower girl is still not finished. I cannot bring myself here lately to work on that background. It is a beast. That's the last very large piece of purely colored pencil work that I do for a very long time. Well, not a very long time, but for a while. Because I just can't. I love to work in colored pencil, but I am forever on the lookout for easy and quick backgrounds. They're my least favorite thing. Least favorite thing to do. I'm not liking that white in her eyes. I wish that the pupils were a little bit more filled in. So what I think I'm gonna do, I've got a piece of paper towel here. No, that's not gonna work. I wonder what this is. Okay, a piece of plain cardstock. Perfect. I'm gonna fill in her pupils. Oh my word, y'all are probably like, what is wrong with her? She's going nuts. She needs to go on to bed. That's better. Considering just filling the whole thing in and putting, yeah, I think I'm gonna fill the whole thing in and put a highlight in with a gel pen. Look, I'm gonna go over these eyelashes with this black, and then I'm gonna have to go over all of the black lines with this black, because these lashes, that's the only thing about using Prismacolor in these books, is that it goes over the black. Of course it goes over the black. Prismacolor will go over the black in any book. Okay. Well, it was my plan to do this background for you today, but guys, I just don't have it in me. I need to go to bed now. But I hope that I can do the rest on camera for you guys on another day. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for hanging in there with me while I very sleepy colored. And until next time, if you like the video, like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And until next time, God bless. See you later. Bye.